I wanted to do a little bit of a story time today, and I have a bit of a confession to make. Oh, hey everyone. People do this, right? I don't know. Do you like my glasses? They're really dirty. My eyes are getting worse, so... So today, I actually hope you don't hear that traffic noise. That's really loud. Anyway, let me just get myself together. I wanted to do a little bit of a story time today, and I have a bit of a confession to make. I don't like cats. Now, I am 100% a dog person. I love dogs to the moon and back. I wish I could have a farm of 10,000 dogs and they can just love me, because that's all they do. They love. Cats? What is the purpose of a cat? Let me just, sorry, my hair's annoying me. I've tried to like cats, I really have. I had a cat once, it now lives with my ex. Wasn't a good experience. And I got a cat because I was like, obviously there's nice cats out there. Still haven't met one. So the first time I interacted with a cat, I actually was babysitting it for a family friend. And I was like, how hard can it be? You just open a can of tuna or whatever and just put it down, it eats, and empty the litter tray, right? How hard can that be? I was probably like 12 at the time. I was like, I've got this. Forget babies, I can do cats, whatever. Forget looking after babies, I can do cats. Turns out I couldn't. So, cats are kind of evil geniuses. I mean, this cat in particular, it was called Sasha. Okay, nothing wrong with that, nothing wrong with that at all. To this day, Sasha to me means the devil. It is the most evil cat I ever met in my life. So this cat, it used to throw its food on the walls for fun. It used to do a number 2 in the litter tray and throw it all over the floor. And I was like, oh, okay, obviously it didn't like its litter, let me keep it clean. It would do it with a clean litter tray, okay? Now that's not even the worst part. The worst part is I decided, and look, I was a dumb child. I would feed it, and then just after it, you know, fed, I was about to say ate itself, that's not right. After it fed, I decided to pick it up, and you know, cats can be sort of like, get off me. This one was nice, and it was like just sitting on my chest, and I was stroking it, and I was like, oh, this is a nice cat. Who knew? Not me. So I'm sitting by the pool in a bikini. Yes, you can imagine where this goes. So I'm lying next to the pool in my bikini, bare legs, and yes, I was a pale child, thank you for asking. Put the cat on my lap and it's fine. You know, it's just sitting there by the pool. No one's actually in the pool because obviously it would get startled. And just lying there, and the cat decides, you know what? I've got claws. I didn't have very nice legs after that, and luckily I didn't scar at all. But my legs are like pale white. Like imagine, you know, the whiteout stuff when you make an error? That's my legs. Imagine the chubby legs, I guess. 2 chubby white legs with all these red cat scratches all the way from like the top of my thigh all the way down to my ankle. It was a really good look for Halloween. Too bad in Australia we don't really celebrate at the time. So yes, Sasha. What is Sasha backwards? Arsa? Asshole? Yeah, it makes sense. Honestly, I've really tried to like cats. So with this cat, so that was Sasha, okay? Lovely, beautiful cat, love it to death. So this other cat I actually got, oh, and by the way, I was traumatized. That traumatized me, so I was like, ew, cats are disgusting, get it away. Every time I would come over and see a friend's cat, it would be the nicest thing ever. Isn't that sweet? Love that. So one day I decided to just on the whim get a ginger cat, a ginger male cat. Now, turns out that is the worst kind of cat you can ever get in your life because first of all, redhead, crazy, and second of all, the males apparently are very like territorial. They are quite mean. Turns out that myth is correct. So this ginger cat would, put it this way, I would be sleeping in my bed and I would just wake up, you know, imagine little Alana all peaceful. When I say little, I was like 17, 18, just waking up going, oh, what a lovely day. Wow! It would, I don't know what that was either. It would scratch, like if I had my limbs or my fingers just hanging off the bed, it would get me. It would go under the bed and just then I was, yeah, so I'm lying there peaceful, just looking up, and there at the top of my bed is this cat looking at me like this. Talked to a few of my friends who are cat owners. Apparently that's just the standard look for feed me or change my litter tray. Didn't feel that at the time. So obviously I got up and couldn't actually get out of bed because it jumped down, ran under the bed, and you know that scene on Harry Potter where there's that book and it like chomps and it's like a spider? That was my cat, Charlie. You would step out of the bed and smack, get you claws in. Sometimes he would actually leave a claw behind in your foot. So that was a nice gift. Luckily, he didn't bring too many presents to me. So in Australia particularly, we have a lot of possums, we have, you know, mice, things like that. He brought like little crickets and insects sometimes, but if he brought me a possum, I would die. Okay, so ever since then, I've loved dogs to death. I've never had a problem with dogs. I mean, other than barking too much or just being too cute, never had a problem. I mean, I think there's either cat people or dog people. It's very hard to like both. Let me know if I'm wrong, but I remember sitting on the steps at a video store. Do you remember those? Me either. So we're sitting on the steps and there's this little puppy and I pat it and it's all good, and then my brother tries to pat this dog and it just bites his whole arm. I think it was his arm. Yeah, just left tooth marks, so he had to get a tetanus shot. It's a fun story, isn't it? Yeah. I just had to vent. I know there's probably the smoke getting to my head. I've been inside for a few days now and I'll probably upload a few more videos, but we're not supposed to go outside right now because the smoke from the bushfires is so bad. Like, apparently an hour outside is like smoking a 30 pack of cigarettes. Interesting. So yeah, guys, let me know in the comments, have you had a cat? Is it actually nice? Are you lying to me? I've tried. I really have. I'm still trying. That's a lie, I'm not. But I'm yet to meet a nice cat. Just don't get a ginger male one apparently. Gosh. Could have used that advice beforehand. One of my best friends is actually cat crazy. She is going to be a crazy cat lady, like for sure. And she never had cats. Don't think she even had a dog, and she goes crazy for this cat. She'll buy it anything. She will treat it like a princess. People buy outfits for their cats. Like, people dress their cats in outfits and put them in prams and walk them around. I tried to walk my cat once. It sat in the grass eating it and then vomited. Furball. No good. I don't know, guys. I just had to vent about this because I was thinking about it, and my roommate actually mentioned that she wanted a cat, and I was like, I couldn't think of anything worse. So yes, that's my life in a nutshell. I do want a dog though. Someone was asking me the other day, like, Alanna, you thinking about having kids? I am a kid. There's no way I could even look after a human. Could barely look after a dog. Man. Sorry, I was just looking at someone outside. But yeah, that's my story on how great cats are. Let me know your worst experience with cats, because I kind of feel like I'm the only one that I know who doesn't like cats, and I just had to talk about it. They just stare at you. Like, if I got reincarnated as a cat, you would have to be so selfish. Feed me, wash my bum, don't let me touch water, I'm difficult, I'm gonna run around the house at 3 AM. That was some of the worst night's sleep. You would just lie there and hear vroom, 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 and then you'd get your limbs scratched to pieces. Yes, well, let me know your cat stories below. I'm very interested. Rude, I'm trying to film a video. These people honking their horns. Alright guys, I will see you in the next video. Let me know how you feel about cats. I really want to hear this. Okay, let's hear it. Okay, bye.